From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Here's 3rd down and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here we go. 45. One. Ready.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kenneth Grant forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 10 black. Set.
Here's Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, 39 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. A free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
That's taken in by Kraft. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let's go. 50, green. Set, Hunt.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
All right, fellas.
Now Tua going to change the play. He'll dive in, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now they'll shift things around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From midfield, here's Tua. Complete to Washington. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Go ahead.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Yards. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. To start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Love now. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Ready. 45. Set.
To the air again. Love. He's got room at the 30. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
McManus's point after is good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Dolphins 8. Brendan McManus to kick
After the
off
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just
I'm over
give
here
up the
sick whooping
touchdown.
your ass,
And now
nigga. Yeah, get off the game, bitch. I'm not trying to break up. Dude. That shit crazy. He thought it was gonna be some fluke shit in that last game. Nigga, please. I seen somebody play like that, bro. You can play like that in NCAA. You can't do that. You can't do that in Madden. No, you can't do that in Madden, bro. I didn't see somebody play like a cut. That's what I said. Niggas is playing like that this morning on NCAA. Like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Scrambling quarterbacks are really dangerous. White scrambling quarterbacks are even dangerous with motherfucking black. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know when they gonna throw it. You don't know when they gonna run it. And that nigga kept whoever I was playing this morning kept rolling out this morning. That's why I said that glitch. You can do that on NCAA, bro, because it's a faster pace and the ball is traveling more air underneath in the fucking. But bro, hell no. That's why I was like, nigga, I got off NCAA this morning. I'm like, niggas is tripping, bro. Niggas is tripping. I'm like, these niggas playing like maniacs on this motherfucker. Like, what in the fuck is going on, Brody? Like, no, that's not going down like this. You dipping off to the left side, doing weird shit, having a tight end coming off a blue route. Like, what the fuck? And that they can't cover as good as they can in Madden on NCAA. NCAA, man, that shit kind of piss you off the way them niggas be playing, but them niggas play like maniacs on that motherfucker. What the fuck? Hell no, bro. That's what I said. I didn't see niggas play like that, bro. Like all this morning on NCAA, that shit crazy.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
Okay, right? Opposite, green. Ready?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10. At the
Here we go.
47-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Down, set.
Throwing, Love. A short throw to Musgrave. Fights through him. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the game there, second and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
One more time with Jacobs. And a minuscule gain and maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down. And
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Ravens nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the crowd goes. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It's a gain of 35.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 29 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Glove. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
At the 10-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score Packers 13, Ravens 7. Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Okay,
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 52 black, 33. Yellow, 10.
On play action. Love to throw. Short throw to Musgrave. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ready.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
At the 34-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space.
Half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Big chunks of yardage the last few plays, and the Ravens have another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Packers 13.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here because this game has really had some swings.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Throwing, Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
All 3
line.
timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Down. 60 reps. Set.
Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Packers 26, Ravens 20.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. One last shot for Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is going to be...
See you, Mom. See you, see you, see you.
They got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody. Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Watson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick throw caught out wide by Jeudy. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Panther 60. Ready.
Now Watson. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on, set, go.
Here's Watson. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for the Browns. First down. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Jenkins. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to hammer it into Jenkins. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Now it's Jenkins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Looked like they felt like there was just way too much traffic, so instead of trying to run through the pile on 3rd and goal, they tried to take it outside. But how about that pursuit by the defense? Way too much for them, and they held him up short of the line of scrimmage and the goal line.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Short throw to Musgrave. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 7-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Love looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Now Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 10.
Set.
Again, it's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down Packers. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Love from the gun on third down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the
Here we
chains.
go. Set. Ready.
To the air again. Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
After the interception, here's Watson. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half.
Browns 10, Packers nothing.
$10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Who finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time gone through every single...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Two to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Following the interception, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Black open. Ready.
Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, you can't connect there. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
First and 10.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. 20, TX. Turbo 2, ice jab. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ready,
Tua going to give this to Wright. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
47-yard line.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Tua going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, get set. Wait, Chief, wait. Out.
The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Packers' 35-yard line.
Ready? Turbo 1, high. Scat. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Long. All right. Ready, Chief. Hey. Get on.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Watch it, Oscar.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Here's Love. Just complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Let's go. White. Blue, 32. Black shot. Red, cycle. Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Dolphins nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On first down, back to Achane. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Okay,
the
ready?
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the second.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
9 yards. And a Packer first down.
Let's go.
Going back to Love. A short throw to Musgrave.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
To throw now. Here's Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Here we go. 10 black.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Dolphins, nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Dolphins, first down.
Watson, Oscar. All right, come on.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 8. Long. Get on.
Now Tua. Complete to right. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright, 57 yards. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
Dolphins 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing. Love. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Packers.
That's ready.
They will run out of the gun for Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
GG. Send your ass back
Josh
to the
Jacobs
bee's
with
knees.
now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Dolphins 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX. Ready? Ice jab. Out. Hey.
Here's Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quay Walker.
That's
And
it.
they take
Yeah,
over. They'll
GG,
set
man.
up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
The D can only
Ah, yeah, respect.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's got to gain a 6 there. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now.
Let it slip.
Going to run again with Swift. And he takes this out to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready up.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Let's fight 60. 10.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Love with it on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Ready.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Cut.
They just get the play off. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going to go. It's Love. Man downfield. He's got it. That's Dobbs. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
27-yard line.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Running on first here with Jacobs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Down. Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it complete to Reed. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to?
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
So
Bay.
following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's his target. That's DJ Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 18. First down, Chicago.
First down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. And that's got it left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
number 15,
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams set to pass. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards.
First down, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Finds his man. It's Crab. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's got it to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun give down to Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
7 at the 17-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready. Black. 95.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Break. Here, set.
Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Jacobs again. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Risky throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers up by 6. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Completes this one to Kraft. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Hand off here to Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Down. Ready?
Here's another for it. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's long. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
GG's, man.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus.
Later, alligator.
McManus sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game.
Bear down. The Bears.
Here's Duvernay on the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into cover.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Andrew and Cooper takes it away.
Williams pass.
Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. And here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 20! And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Watson. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also... And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Quinshawn Judkins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
The kicker on.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
At the Browns' 43-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready?
Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here, set.
Going back to Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
second down and 3.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Again, it's Love. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To the air yet again, Watson. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Watson. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Right, set. Cut.
Here's Love. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And McManus missed it. How about that? No good. Wide to the left. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Now Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he whips that one incomplete there. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6? Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down and 8. Here's Watson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set, ready?
Throwing, Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd down at 5.
Here we go. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Packers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
McManus now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first down. Watson to throw. They'll get this complete to Tillman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. To throw, Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm missing that field goal.
The always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on.
They kept teasing me in this game. Whole time.
Who's calling up the defense?
They kept saving.
Focus because they still have some work to do.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's going to be taken down.
Flag on y'all. Oh.
Flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's first and 10. Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
Throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with
Nah, they've been cheating you this whole game.
Football game.
Whole game. Making me miss extra points and shit.
Here's second down.
Come on, set. 62 blue, black ultra.
Now Love.
Look at that shit right there.
And that'll fall incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really
That's crazy, bro.
Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against
They
them.
cheated me in this game.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation.
That's crazy. They let you get that. They made me miss hella extra points and all type of shit.
This might require a little extra
Fuck,
razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Crazy. Look, I can't even get the ball up.
And they turn it over.
That is crazy. They be cheating for niggas like that. That is sick. That's some bullshit. Made me miss extra points and all type of shit. Nah, nigga, you got that though. You got it. They made me miss 2 extra points on both of my fucking drive. That's bullshit.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Then they let you score. Yeah, it glitched out. Yeah, look at that shit. Yeah, I know. I ain't shitty, man. You can't sit here and tell me.
Well, this, of course, set up.
You can't sit here and tell me nothing about this game.
And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied.
Nah, nigga, they made me miss 2 extra points. That gave you a boost to come back down the field and score.
And after that,
I know, that's what I'm saying. The game made me miss it. What are you talking about? What the fuck? It's all good, bro. I don't never miss no extra fucking points. That's crazy. I don't never miss no extra points. 2 on 2 drives? Fuck out of here.
He's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
They gave you that.
On a completed pass, got to get down quickly.
It's a Madden thing. I ain't worried about it. It's a video game. I ain't tripping.
45, white.
I should have won this, though. For sure.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one.
Nah, it is what it is, man. I'm not worried about it, though, nigga. I know how good I am. I know how good I am. Fuck. You can't sit here and tell me that I'm sitting up here missing extra points. Man, it's all good, bro. You got it. The game gonna let you do that shit. The game gonna let you win, nigga. The fuck?
A fun, close ball game comes to an end.
Fuck out of here.
Play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They
missed 2 extra points. How the fuck do I do that? I don't never do that shit. That's what I said. It psyched me out. Like when it's like you trying to kick the ball and somebody not like you kicking the wind, like you got the air knocked out of your foot, nigga. You fall on your back. Like what the fuck?
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Like I said, I should have won this fucking game, bro. I missed 2 extra points. How the fuck do I do that? And then you come downfield and then score. Man, that's some mad shit, bro. Niggas be knowing how to cheat the game, bro. I don't know what you... Cause that nigga Deshaun Watson ain't even supposed to be in the game. How the fuck did I miss the extra point, bro? That's crazy. I don't understand. Look, it ain't even pulling it up. Like, nigga, what? I should have won that, though. That was crazy. Y'all go back and look at that game. I missed 2 on 2 drives. I missed an extra point on 2 drives, bro. That's crazy. Where it was a halftime. Where the fuck? Okay, it's been a second. I'm sure. Missed a fucking field goal. He's right there. That nigga right there and he missed it, bro. Man, this game is crazy, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Missed 2. I should have went up 3 points. Man, quit playing with me, bro. Quit playing with me. I lost to that nigga twice. I've been catching dubs all day. And I lost to him twice? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Some Madden shit, bro. It's some Madden shit. I missed a 3. I get down there about to kick a field goal right before the half. Missed that. Then I missed another one when I scored. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know how to cheat, bro.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's set.
Love throwing to start us off. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Kraft has it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, ready, ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Called in by Musgrave. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Jacobs running behind center. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Trouble, 38.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Ready?
He's going to keep this one, and he's in for the touchdown. The Packers put up points to begin the game. Jordan Love, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts comes out throwing. The right side, caught by Smith. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the draw, it's Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
180.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles, who are facing 2nd and 14. Trying again following the set. Completed left side to Smith. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Play fake, it's low. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while. And that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Red, 38. Cut.
Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break.
Let's go. 10 block, red, cycle. Set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Shovel, 38. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Love now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. On that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Eagles 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hurts trying again on second down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Packers into a nickel defense, third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Hurts yet again. It's a screen to Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
And again, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love with it on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready?
Play action, Love. Forced out to his right. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Here's Jacobs. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Okay, ready?
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They stick with Jacobs. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. A very short kick here from the right hash.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st down, Eagles.
And they clock it here, 25 seconds remaining. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Good.
Looking to throw it. Getting out to his left. Pass it down close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here he goes, one final shot. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.